Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK, and this is not a drill. We actually have Madden 18 Ultimate Team news for the first time, and Jake Stein over on Twitter dropped a fire blog, and there's a lot of news, so just stay tuned. So first things first, let's talk about player overall. Arguably, the #1 piece of feedback collected last year was that players did not receive enough of an individual ratings boost to justify a 2 to 3 point overall jump. This made players feel like they couldn't tell much of a difference when playing with the upgraded player. To address the issue, we had to go back and make changes to our player overall formula. So now player overall is calculated in a similar way to that of salary cap. Each position has a formula catered specifically for it. From there, they identified which ratings mean the most at each position and assign a weight to them. They want even a 1 point overall increase to feel like a major difference in performance. So because of this, you'll see lower individual ratings at the beginning of the year. And I kind of like this, man, because they're going to start at a lower overall, but when they get to like the 96, 97, 98, they're going to have incredible stats, man. It's not going to be 99 Le'Veon with 94 speed. No, 99 Le'Veon in Madden 18 Ultimate Team is going to have like 97 speed, man. That's going to be huge. I'm definitely liking this new addition. And also they changed how your squads overall is determined. Wide receiver 3 did not matter, fullback did not matter, D tackle 2 did not matter, and fullback did not matter. But that changes this year, man. All of those positions I just named, including cornerback number 3, will be included in the overall formula. And also the quarterback won't determine such a big part of the overall like it did last year, man. It's still going to carry some weight, but not as much as it used to. Next up, let's talk about packs. Obviously, a lot of people wanted to talk about this because, you know, last year the pack pulls weren't the best. In my opinion, it was probably one of the worst in the last few years. So what they did was to find a way to add more value to every pack that gets pulled. Now, they say they accomplished that in a variety of ways, starting with the simplest and most notable change. Coaches, uniforms, stadiums, and playbooks have been removed. So what this means is that every time you pull a pack in Madden 18 Ultimate Team, you will get nothing but players. So I guess the next question is, how do you get items that are removed from packs? The answer is you'll start MUT by selecting a starter pack, which provides all those items from the team you choose. But when you're looking to get more, you'll need to collect something we're calling team tokens. Team tokens are obtainable by trading in silver and gold players from a specific team. Notice how I didn't say bronze. There is no bronze cars in Madden 18 Ultimate Team. Yeah, I know. We'll talk about tiers in a little bit, man. But pretty much, for example, if you wanted like a Green Bay Packers team token, you'll need numerous silver and gold Packers players. Having systems like this will, you know, add value to every player you pull in packs. So no longer will you have silver and gold cards sitting in your item binder. You're going to use them to get team tokens to put towards players, you know, to get team items and maybe sell them on the auction block and make some coins. Next up, they're saying that team tokens are also going to be used for upgrades. And when we're talking about upgrades, there's no better place to start than with players. At launch, each team has at least 4 different players that are eligible to be upgraded. Let's run through an example. Now, they say they're still tweaking this system because it looks a little bit complicated. I'll let you guys read it, but I'll go through it briefly, man. For instance, Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one of the players that is eligible for upgrades, has 3 sets at launch. Tier 1 requires 70 overall Mike Evans earned from the Bucs starter pack, Bucs team token, and you receive a 75 overall Mike Evans. So I'm guessing if you have, you know, the Bucs starter pack, you get a Mike Evans, and then you have like 1 team token, then you'll add it to a 70 overall and you'll get a 75 overall. Then tier 2, once you have that 75 overall, you get another team token which you need to add, and then if you combine those, you'll get an 81 overall Mike Evans. And then tier 3, you use that 81 overall Mike Evans and you need an 89 overall core elite Mike Evans, which is its base item, and then another Bucs team token and you'll get a 91 overall Mike Evans. So pretty much, man, you can upgrade these cards. I like this system a lot, man. I think this is going to make for cards to have more longevity. And also another cool thing that I'm seeing is they say if you're able to fully upgrade the Pittsburgh Steelers coach stadium in both uniforms, for instance, then every Steeler on your team will receive the following chemistry boost. And all I see is a bunch of +1s, man. So every single card on your team will be able to get this attribute boost. So that's pretty cool. Now let's talk about tiers, man. This is probably one of the biggest changes to MUT this year. It says with the adjustments made to the player overall formula, it also made sense for us to revisit the way we've typically broken down our 4 tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and elite. The one that jumps out the most is that elites now start at 80. So 80 overall elites, man. Just picture that, man. If we had that this year, there would be so many more cards that were red. I like how the elites are lower, but I think they should add another tier, maybe from 95 to 99, or at least like from 90 to 99, because, you know, say a card flashes red, you don't know if it's a 99 or an 80. That's so trash, man. I do not want to be hype just to figure out I got like an 81 overall Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much silvers are going to be 60 to 69, golds 70 to 79, and elites 80 to 99. Hopefully they change that. Now last but not least is adjustment to the trade block. It says here the trade block in MUT has quite honestly been abused. Over 90% of the trades are lopsided in value and are overwhelmingly used for nefarious reasons. So pretty much they're taking shots at people who do giveaways and use that to, you know, grow their clout and whatnot. And let me just finish reading what this says. We went as far as having discussions of removing the trade block entirely, which would have sucked, but that's not something we're ready to pull the trigger on. Instead, we're making a change in the way trades work in Madden 18. Now when you trade an item, that item becomes non-auctionable. However, if that item is traded back to the original owner, it is once again allowed to be auctioned. So that pretty much eliminates the use for farm accounts, man. You can grind as much as you want, you know, play solos, get amazing cards, amazing items, and then trade it to your main account. But you can't go ahead and sell that. You might be able to, you know, put it into sets and you know, get team tokens, but besides that, man, you can't really make coins from farm accounts anymore. So I don't know if I'm feeling this, man. At least they didn't completely get rid of the trade block, but let me know what you guys are thinking about that change to the trade block. And that's all they have, man. Very nice block. I'll link it in the description if you want to go ahead and read it for yourself, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. I think the biggest change is obviously the trade block and the elites being 80 to 99, man. I'm not feeling that, but the other changes they made, I'm definitely liking it, man. The lower overalls, because, you know, when you get +1s added to your overall, it's actually going to feel like a +1, man. It's going to be a big change. Hopefully, I'm pretty excited for Madden 18, man. It's right around the corner. Like the video if you enjoyed this, man. Don't forget to subscribe for new around here. And as for me,
gotta run when I hear the bird call. Yeah, hop in that thing and murk off, swerve off.